Wait a second, The Running Man trips at the finish line while Now You See Me, Now You Don't takes the #1 spot. But the film that shines the brightest is Predator Badlands. So let's go ahead and talk about the top box office updates from this weekend. So right off the bat, we gotta talk about Predator Badlands, okay? One of my favorite films of 2025. This movie has already become the highest grossing Predator movie in the domestic box office, making $66 million so far, and right now it's sitting at $130 million globally. Talk about a big W for Dan Trachtenberg and this franchise. And by the way, if you want more movie news and updates just like this, make sure you hit that plus button for more. Next update that we have is The Running Man remake. Now, this movie made $17 million in the domestic box office, falling short in the projection numbers. It was said that this movie was gonna make $20+ million, but the movie is still the second highest ever for Edgar Wright's directing career. And when it comes to the global numbers, this movie made a total of $28 million on a budget of $110 million. I'm not quite sure if this movie's gonna break even. And the film that leaps over The Running Man for the #1 spot is Now You See Me, Now You Don't at $21.3 million in the domestic box office. Not too bad of an opening for being the third film of this franchise. Now, it did fall short compared to the first two films. The second one made $22 million and the first one made $29 million on its opening domestic box office weekend. And last but not least, one of the biggest films of 2025, Demon Slayer Infinity Castle, just crossed over $700 million globally, and it had its opening weekend in China making $40 million. Even though this movie was boycotted in multiple theaters, it still had a huge weekend.